Hey folks, I'm with the winner of the 50,000 Amateur World Championship, Jason Reed. He rode Chitas Cat Merada. Congratulations to you.
Well, thank you. Yes.
How does it feel to be a world champion?
Oh, it's a dream come true, I guess. I didn't realize it was going to feel as exciting as it does. I try to be humble because humility is not a strong point of mine, but yeah,
Well,
very good.
You got a great cat crowd out here in the water arena. They get pumped, they get into it. It's quite a thing, really, to win in front of them, I'd imagine.
Yeah, they're just screamers, The whole crowd's hollering and screaming, and you have to shut that out and go work your horse.
Yeah, so how is it? What's it like to compete there in the water arena? You've got that crowd going. You've got to concentrate on the job you're doing. Tell us about your go-rounds.
Yeah, the bright lights are quite a little different than all the shows it took to get here. And it is fun that it's a go-around building up, but the real nuts and bolts of it, or the real enjoyable part of it, was all the hauling and all the shows that we went to, and all the small towns and large towns all over the United States to get here.
Yeah, the year as a whole is obviously very satisfying. What stands out?
Oklahoma City was a wonderful show, a big show and a big win for me. And after that show, it gave me a lot of confidence to go and show anywhere in the world anytime. So the confidence builder of that show spurred me on so that this wasn't such a, adrenaline rush or spooky thing,
Okay. Yeah, so it all came together really for you in that moment, and now you could put it together at the finals.
Yeah, just build on the little things and grew a lot, learned a lot about the business, about the showing, about the competition.
What did you learn? What do you think were the big takeaways from this year?
Patience, confidence, consistency. I didn't have a lot of big wins. A pretty good win in Las Vegas. That's in Oklahoma City was my biggest dollar wins, but I won an awful lot of small shows and a lot of seconds and thirds at some big shows. And so the total of it, the consistency really, is so incredibly important.
Yeah, I had another world champion tell me they'd rather come second at every show than, win one occasionally, because that's the key, consistency.
Yeah, it was the consistency that got me here, there's no doubt. That's correct. Mm-hmm.
And tell us about your horse and how he held up over the year.
Chitas Cat Merada, very nice mare, big strong mare. I bought her in March. I had a half brother to her that I was showing before then. I started out the year on Cat Pep, which is a Cat Merada gelding. He was a really nice horse too, and strong. Not necessarily trained to the same level that this Chitas Cat Merada mare is. When I got her, she hadn't been showed for about 24 months. So she needed some tuning up. A good friend of mine, Greg Jolly, came alongside of me and really helped me with that horse every day. And from the time that I started showing her in probably June, she's just steadily got better and better and better. We've hauled her a long, long ways. I'd unload her at Batesville, Mississippi, and show her for 4 days and jump her back on the trailer and be to the next show the next morning, 1,000 miles away or whatever. We drove up. And she was a real strong trooper, no habits that made her hard to handle or hard to show. She just got better every time I showed her.
Was it the horse that really made you decide to haul this year? Or what did you have to consider before you really made that commitment?
Oh, that's a beautiful question. To haul like this, I had to give up a lot of things, and God willing, things fell together for me. I've got a business and a ranch in western South Dakota where my daughter and son-in-law were able to come up and take over management and the full operation of that business, so I could be away from that. My sweet little wife drove, my goodness, 80,000 miles in a F-350 Ford pickup, with a trailer hooked on it. And so we drove over places where before I'd be in traffic or I was leery about going. Now it's not a big deal with a pickup and trailer. So, all of those things had to come together. It's kind of odd that this is an individual sport, and I win it, I get the award, but that's not really how it is. It's a team effort.